What up, though? And welcome back to Rio's Reaction. And tonight is a continuation of Request February, yo. I'm trying to knock out all the requests I have in the month of February. This one was requested by Son of Anarchy. And this one's called from somebody called Real Live. I don't know who the fuck these niggas is, yo. And from the looks of them, I can't tell if they East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, down south. They better be East Coast though, hopefully. So this was requested by Son of Anarchy, Real Live, Get Down for Mine. I don't know nothing about it, never heard it before, never heard of these people before, but that's what Rio's Reaction is all about, yo. We like to keep the B-sides a knocking on this motherfucker, and this is some deep B-side shit. I got so many hip-hop historians who be commenting on this channel. They be hitting me with shit I ain't never even heard of. Like, they hit me with a Royal Flush track I ain't never heard of. And I fucks with Flush. Crazy. I mean, it was on the album, so I'm sure I heard of it, but I ain't never, like, banged it or nothing like that. Conflict. That shit was hard as fuck. Niggas hit me with some Akinelli. I've been hating on Akinelli for decades. I always looked at that nigga as like a Freddie Fox type nigga, you know what I'm saying? But that nigga was spitting on that out of state shit. That shit was hard as fuck. So let's see if fucking Real Live Get Down for Mine is a continuation of the dope ass requests I've been getting. Let's jump into this shit. Salute the Son of Anarchy for putting me on this. And this shit better not be whack. I shouldn't have pre-saluted. I should have waited to see what this is all about before I did that. But fuck it, this is a straight up blind reaction, yo. I ain't never heard of these people or nothing, so we about to give it to you raw, nigga, like dirty. Let's go, Real Live, Get Down for Mine.
Yeah, son, there's mad kids out there getting cream for the 9-5, bro. Yeah, and I've been doing this for a long time. You know, shoot the game going for mine. Alright. And this is the year when mad caps get peeled. So I'ma spark this line, kick the reel. Bang 'em out. With all this chaos in the realms of the street, your local street dog got to make ends meet. The average Jones farts.
Alright, so just right off the rip, quick commentary. The motherfucking beat is banging. This shit is fire. So I'm getting that 90s feel right out the gate. I don't know what year this was made. It feel like the 90s to me. Could be early 2000s, but it feel like the 90s to me. And from the slang this nigga talking with, I'm gonna say this nigga definitely from New York, right? I mean, I'm hearing all the cadences. I'm hearing the fucking, the sons and all that kind of shit. So, did that nigga say lie? Don't nobody say lie nowhere else but in New York. Talking about smoking, I think it's weed. I would assume. Redman always say that shit. So, right off the bat, this shit sounded right. So I'm gonna rewind this just a couple seconds to start it from the top.
Street dog got to make ends meet. And this is the year when mad caps get peeled. So I'ma spark this line, kick.
And he talking mad shit at the beginning just to let niggas know, like, he's setting the tone mad early. So it sounds like this nigga about to be on some street shit, and you know I like that ratchet shit.
Yeah, son, there's mad kids out there getting cream for the 9-5, bro. Yeah, and I've been doing this for a long time. You know, shoot the game going for mine.
I think he said 9-fin. I guess that's a reference to 9-5. So I guess this circa 95. So hell yeah.
Alright. And this is the year when mad caps get peeled. So I'ma spark this line, kick the reel. Bang 'em out. With all this chaos in the realms of the street, your local street dog got to make ends meet. The average Jones far too slow for this ghetto pro. You better know, when I hit the streets, I like to glow, I like to glisten. And at the same time, stay low, listen, motherfucker. Your local street dog got to make ends meet. The average Jones far too slow for this ghetto pro. You better know, when I hit the streets, I like to glow, I like to glisten. And at the same time, stay low, listen, motherfuck the fame. I'm pursuing the dope. My stilo is symbolic to a kilo. When I hit the streets, I like to glow, I like to glisten. And at the same time, stay low, listen, motherfuck the fame. I'm pursuing the dope. My stilo is symbolic to a kilo. Cash is popping, coke is cooking, beans is copping.
he faced with that fucking dilemma that all street niggas face when they start making that real money. Do you floss or do you stay low and under the radar like supposedly Frank Lucas did until he started buying mansions and wild shit like that? Are you Alpo or are you AZ? That nigga say he wanna glow, but at the same time he know he gotta stay low because it's all about the money. You know what I'm saying? So, this nigga started off right. All right, let's go.
When I hit the streets, I like to glow, I like to glisten. And at the same time, stay low. Listen, motherfuck the fame. I'm pursuing the dope. My stilo is symbolic to a kilo. Cash is popping, coke is cooking, fiends is copping. And that's some shit a player that's used to living.
My stilo is symbolic to a kilo. This nigga talking that shit.
Like to a kilo, cash is popping, coke is symbolic to a kilo. Cash is popping, coke is cooking, beans is copping. And that's some shit a player that's used to living rich is now a sticky kid, caught up in a ditch. In 94, Giuliani kicked down the door. In 95, niggas flipped to stay alive, peeling caps while I laugh. In the stats, the foe in the hat, Remy in the glass, spark the room, then I blast. They wanna
Reference point here. In 94, Giuliani kicked in the dough. Is that when Giuliani started instituting the Rockefeller laws on the fucking drug crews? For you motherfuckers who don't know about the Rockefeller laws, is that the Rockefeller drug laws? No, that's the mandatory minimum shit. What I'm talking about is the RICO. I think this is when he started focusing on the fucking drug crews, the niggas and the Hispanics. Because originally the 848 law, the RICO law, was the only way it was made to take down the mafia. Because a nigga like Lucky Luciano, he wasn't touching no drugs, he wasn't smacking up no prostitutes, he wasn't going to no fucking local bakery and asking that nigga for the $200. He had other motherfuckers doing that. So them niggas was untouchable. So when you get the RICO law in, then you get the conspiracy joint going. And that after they basically took down the mob, Giuliani ain't had shit else to do. He had to keep the shit pumping. You know what I'm saying? Keep his name ringing. So he started focusing on the drug crews. And that's when all them niggas started getting taken down. Side note, my bad.
Now a sticky kid, caught up in a ditch. In 94, Giuliani kicked down the door. In 95, niggas flipped to stay alive, peeling caps while I laugh. In the stats, the foe in the hat, Remy in the glass, spark the room, then I blast. They wanna confine me, sneak up from behind me, bust a cap in my back and put me where they can't find me. They hate to see a young player pay. I don't wanna see that song. They rather see it spray. But I'm like Nitty, a Terminator, squeeze the lead off, using verbs and nouns like rounds to blow your head off, hitting those spots. They rather see it spray. But I'm like Nitty, a Terminator, squeeze the lead off, using verbs and nouns like rounds to blow your head off, hitting up spots, heating up blocks. Invest sounds like rounds to blow your head off, hitting. But I'm like Nitty, a Terminator, squeeze the lead off, using verbs and nouns like rounds to blow your head off, hitting up spots, heating up blocks. Invested in stocks like Colombian blow crops. I'm out to get cream and ain't no doubt in my mind. Fuck the
that nigga say he gonna use verbs and nouns to blow your head off. Nah, I guess when the RICO laws came out, that nigga was like, I gotta get the fuck up out the street, nigga. I gotta get my pen game up, cause this drug dealing shit, I ain't about to do 20 years for a fucking pocket full of rocks. You know what I'm saying? That nigga say he got to use nouns and verbs to blow niggas' heads off.
Nothing blocks, invested in stocks like Colombian blow crops. I'm out to get the cream and ain't no doubt in my mind. Fuck this broke shit, I'm hit, I get down for mine. I get down for mine. I get down for this. If you wanna put your hands in the air. I get down for mine. I get down for this on the regular.
That shit sounds sweet.
with this a DOA.
Real nigga roulette.
Let's play a game of real nigga roulette. With this a DOA as I spray the melee. Content and punctuation is compared to AK. You in a daze, overdose for pure funk. I'm fucking off like Tommy Gunn. But calm as a boo smoke. Decapitated rappers in my trunk. I'm sick, pumping skunk, bouncing with my click, popping mega jump. I'm getting back while these clowns be zigzag. Overdose for pure funk. I'm fucking off like Tommy Gunn. But calm as a boo smoke. Decapitated rappers in my trunk. I'm sick, pumping skunk, bouncing with my click, popping mega jump.
This nigga say he got decapitated rappers in this truck.
I'm sick, pumping skunk, bouncing with my click, popping mega jump. I'm getting back while these clowns be zigzagging. Once it's talk about flipping keys, come on, you're nickel bagging. I'm blasting off wings and making dollars believe it. You see, I was packing heaters when Jones was banging cheerleaders. Ain't nothing changed, it's still the same in the rap game. I'm known for banging rookies out the frame. Y'all done forgot who was the pimp from the start. Sipping vintage wine, eating a la carte. I'm phenomenal from the abdominal, far from comical lyrics and stick in the brains like barnacle. Never on your nickel bagging. I'm blasting off wings and making dollars believe it. You see, I was packing heaters when Jonas was banging cheerleaders. Ain't nothing changed, it's still the same in the rap game. I'm known for banging rookies out the frame. Y'all done forgot who was the pimp from the start. Sipping vintage wine, eating a la carte. I'm phenomenal from the abdominal, far from comical lyrics and stick in the brains like barnacle. Never sleep. I'm bringing the drama to the street with techniques and rolling in fleets. Ain't nothing sweet about the street, so I'm poetically ill. I'm pure like cook up and lyrics shine like fish scale. I got the banger at your throat and you ain't showing no signs. K-Dep, let them know I get down for mine. I get down for mine.
Alright, the first nigga was way better than the second nigga. I'm just saying first and second nigga because I'm looking at a picture of two niggas. I need to check the credits to make sure two different niggas rapping. But that first verse was much better than the second. It says it's 1 minute and 5 seconds left to go, but I don't feel like they're gonna spit a third verse. This a nasty ass beat. I see why they left 1 minute and 5 seconds just to ride this motherfucker. Whoa, that was abrupt. The fuck? Hating ass commercials. Alright, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but that's obviously the end of the song. I would have definitely liked to hear the rest of the last 12 seconds of that motherfucking beat. The beat was fucking fire. That was definitely the best part of the song. That nigga was spitting in that first verse. I could have stopped it some more, but I'm trying not to do too much of that on these because I really want to listen to this shit without making them last too fucking long. But anyways, I digress. So that's from who was that from? Wait a second. This is from Son of Anarchy. Yeah, this from Son of Anarchy. Real live, Get Down for Mine. That shit was pretty straight, yo. And like I always say about the 90s, not everything was a fucking classic banger. But most of the shit that came on, you wouldn't turn it off. And that's one of those, that's a prime example of that shit. Like them Jamal songs. You wouldn't go around banging them shits. But if they came on, if you was in the spot, your ass was nodding your head to that shit, you like, hell yeah, that shit sounds straight. You know what I'm saying? So that, like the nigga said in the comments I read last week, growing up in the 90s and listening to hip-hop is like playing on a stacked squad, nigga. It's just so much motherfucking talent. Just so much quality shit out there. So salute to Son of Anarchy for the request. Real Live, get down for mine, and I'm off to the next one. Wait, I kind of want to hear the rest of that 12 seconds while I try to tune the fuck out.